Hi, this is Donna Marie and I just want to talk to you today about purity and what that means to you and what it means to living your best life. So the reason I've been really drawn to doing this on this channel is because I really work quite closely with the subconscious mind, and I teach my clients how to rewire their subconscious mind and reprogram their subconscious mind for success, abundance, wealth, happiness, prosperity, love, joy, gratitude, all of those wonderful things that ultimately everyone's trying to get to. Is just really tricky and people don't know how. So purity is about purifying your mind, purifying your body and purifying your soul. So ultimately the end goal of that is to purify your life. So we'll start with the mind first, purifying your mind. How can you purify your mind? It's very much about what you're listening to, what you're communicating to yourself, what people are communicating to you, what you're watching, what you're reading, and what you're absorbing into your subconscious. So 97% of our life is really through the subconscious mind, and it very much is a manifestation of our inner thoughts and our inner beliefs, because inner beliefs, inner thoughts are all energy. So we have what's called thought power, thought energy, and all of our thoughts create energy, and then that energy gets projected out into our reality. So we attract into our life pretty much what our thoughts are, really rewiring into the brain. The brain doesn't know any difference between the real and the unreal, so it's really about learning and teaching your subconscious to rewire so you can create the best life that you really want. So how can you eliminate negative thoughts and learn more about how your subconscious mind can really bring you transformation to help you let go and to help you start creating the life you want? So are you reading stuff that just doesn't lift you up energetically? It's quite draining. Do you watch things like the news? Obviously it's good to watch the news and it's good to watch what's going on in the world, but it's really about making sure that you become detached from it. Like I said in one of my other videos, talking about detachment, there is nothing that you can do really right now about the news. So it's very much about observing what's going on, becoming involved but becoming detached from it, because there's nothing that you can do. So really being aware of what you're absorbing into your brain, into your subconscious through the imagery. Now the subconscious mind works through images and through visuals, so it's really important to be aware of what you're watching and what you're absorbing into your eyes, into your brain, because it will stay in there as memory. The muscular system contains memory, and the nervous system signals that memory, and then ultimately that memory is stored in the brain and then it gets reflected out into our life. So if you live a life of fear because you're so scared and you're in a scarcity mindset the whole time, then that's what you're going to be attracting into your life. If you're in a really abundant mindset and you're attracting abundance and you're happy and you're content and you feel really happy every day, then you're going to attract more of that. And that is as simple as it is. It's really about your internal work and your thought processes and your beliefs. So things like self-limiting beliefs have to be dissolved and have to be eliminated. You can learn from them, but they're there to grow you, they're there to help you expand. So if you think about self-limiting beliefs, so a self-limiting belief would be that it's not possible, I'm too old, I don't have enough money, I don't have enough time. Those are 4 really common self-limiting beliefs I hear very, very frequently from most of my clients that have spoken to me in the past, or other people, and I hear on a daily basis. It's like what I said, the more you tell yourself that you're too old, you don't have enough money, you aren't good enough, any of those thought processes, that is getting rewired and reprogrammed into your subconscious. So the more you do that, the more you're creating what's called a samskara, so a groove, a mental groove in the brain, and then it gets wired in, and we can absolutely rewire the subconscious. And this is what I do. I teach my clients how to rewire their subconscious mind through coaching and through thought processes. So many techniques are involved in the process of me coaching, but we won't go into that right now. I will tell you a bit more about that at the end of this video. So it's really about your thought processes, you know, being aware of what you're telling yourself, being aware of your emotions, being aware of your beliefs. So that's purity of mind, being aware of what you're listening to, what you're watching, what you're reading. Is it stuff that makes you feel negative? Notice your energy when you're watching those things, when you're reading those things. Does it make you feel distressed? Does it make you feel low? Does it make you feel depressed? Does it lift your energy? Does it make you feel good? Does it make you laugh? Does it, you know, really be aware? It's around really cultivating that self-awareness and really making time to practice presence and to practice self-awareness, really expanding self-awareness and really paying attention to your thoughts and what's going on there. So purity of mind, purity of body is very much around like movement. Are you doing enough exercise? Are you doing enough yoga? Yoga is one of the best forms of practice, physical practice, because you don't just move your body physically, you're very much moving your breath and you're moving your energy, your prana, your chi around your body. This really is an effective process to heal your body naturally. So you're cleansing energy and you're clearing stagnation. So this helps your body heal of emotional trauma and helps your body heal of stagnant energy. If your energy is stagnant in your body, disease can manifest and illness can manifest because, you know, circulation can't flow as well, your muscles can't move as well, things get stuck, emotions get stuck, and that's when pain can manifest and all of the connected illnesses and diseases that are really a manifestation of the way we think and the way we feel. So when you do yoga, we are very much moving chi around the body. We're moving our breath. As we move breath, pranayama, we practice pranayama, breath techniques, actually moving breath and energy around the body. We're very much cleansing our energetic body because we are very much an energetic body. We are cleansing energy and you are cleansing your whole system. So this is why you feel so good after a yoga class. And then when you rest into Shavasana at the start of the class and at the end of the class, you're enabling your energy to settle and to just allow that to rest within you and allowing your body to let go of any stagnation. So are you moving your body enough? Are you breathing well enough? Are you breathing from your chest or are you breathing from your belly? So most people do chest breathing and that just causes more restriction, more anxiety, more stress, and it very much sits you into your sympathetic nervous system, which is that fight and flight. If you breathe correctly into your abdomen, you breathe down and you expand your breath and you lengthen your breath and you do proper pranayamic techniques, it's really important, and this can really help you cleanse emotions, like I say, cleanse your body and release stagnation. So you're really supporting your physical body and all of the rest of your body system, so your circulation, your joints, your nervous system, and all of the body systems, your endocrine, your hormones. So this is why yoga is such an effective personal development tool and a great tool for feeling great within and great without. Really just feeling vibrant and energized and relaxed as well at the same time. So it's the best. Yoga is, for me, yoga's been a transformational tool to for learning my life and to really love teaching it to others and how it can change your life. It's transformational. So proper movement, you know, are you sitting down, becoming stagnated, sitting down on your couch watching too much TV? It's not really getting you anywhere. You just use it to numb out, because most people get addicted to things and very much cling to things and watch too much TV and tend to turn to too much binge watching or binging, and it's absolutely possible to binge and do too much yoga as well. And again, it's a way of numbing out. So be aware of your body processes. Are you becoming addicted to your phone? Are you becoming addicted to social media, technology? Are you becoming attached to it again? Basically, it comes to becoming attached. Are you really being conscious around what your practices are, your daily practices? Are you moving your body enough? Okay, so really think about how you can make more movement in your life. Can you go for walks, or can you just, even if you sit in a chair and you move your joints and you know, move your head and you breathe correctly into your belly. And there are videos on my channel around how to breathe correctly, and I will be doing more. And then it really comes down to purifying your soul. So when you purify your mind, you purify your body. When you purify your body, you purify your mind. Yoga and taking time out for self-care and self-reflection enables you to let be, to let go, and to self-reflect and to contemplate and to learn. So it very much is about exploring who you are, and then through the process of doing that, you are able to purify your body, your mind and your soul. So like I say, everything is energy. We all have a soul. The soul never dies. When we die, there's still this energy left. How can we change our energy? You know, do you live your life feeling very sluggish and tired and exhausted? Everything feels heavy and everything feels sticky and it just doesn't feel very good. You get prone to headaches and migraines and everything feels really tight and heavy. If it does, that's generally down to a manifestation of stagnant energy, and your body is not working correctly or as effectively as it should. So movement will help that, proper breath will help that, and then it's really about what you're putting into your body as well. So proper diet. For a yogi, I'm a vegetarian. Personally, that diet works very well for me. It makes me feel energized, I feel fulfilled, I feel the best I've ever felt eating vegetarian food. I'm borderline vegan. I do try and have, you know, as vegan as much as I can, but it's really down to self-preference. But what are you putting into your body? You know, does that food make you feel good, or does it make you feel bad? Does it make you feel guilty? Does it make you feel sluggish? Does it make you feel tired? Because I'll talk about this in a different video where in yoga we have different foods. We have the food that gives us the energy, and I will talk a little bit about that through diet and in a diet video. However, it's really important to be aware of your eating habits, what you're putting into your body, and not giving yourself a hard time either. If you do have sometimes some sweets or some chocolate, or, you know, okay, just don't make a habit of it. It's when you start making a habit of it, it's the problem. You know, give yourself time to be lenient, give yourself time to just, you know, it's okay to have some chocolate now and again, or, you know, a glass of wine, but just don't make a habit of it. Don't get attached to it. Don't become addicted to it, because that's when things start going badly wrong and you start becoming very addicted, and it makes you very unwell because you rely on those things. You cling to those things because it makes you temporarily feel better, but long term it doesn't really solve any problems. Again, it's a number out. You numb out your problems and it just doesn't solve anything. So being aware of what you're putting into your body, and then how that's going to have an effect on how you feel on a spiritual level. Are you spiritually engaged? Are you connected to yourself? Do you struggle with things like meditation or sitting quietly? Because food, diet, proper breath, or not breathing correctly, you know, your thought processes have a really knock-on effect on how you feel and how connected you feel in your life, and how distanced you are, and how withdrawn you are, and how engaged you are, and how involved you are. And it really just does play a huge part on how connected you are as a person to who you are, and how connected you are in your life as well. So it does really have a knock-on effect on your spiritual being, and being able to connect with your higher self and your true potential. It's really hard to connect to your higher self and your true potential if you're eating rubbish food all the time, if you're not exercising enough, if you're not having enough time for self-care. It's just really hard to even be connected to anything about who you are. You just get really stuck and unwell and poorly, and I've seen this time and time again with clients. That's the whole reason I got into this industry, into holistic therapies and yoga, was because I've, you know, been through my own episodes of poor health and poor mental health and poor bodily health as well. So it's really had my spiritual awakening about 3 years ago, and it's just really awakened me to a completely new person, a new version of me, my best self. And I'm still growing and expanding and learning more about who I truly am. So we all have to start from somewhere. And when you start practicing things like yoga and you start listening to your thought process, you start tuning in with your wisdom, and you really start to utilize your body as a tool, because our bodies are the most incredible tool. They are a machine of excellence, and they are very much misunderstood. And from my career over the last 6 years, really learning about how our bodies work, you know, a manifestation of illness and disease and chronic conditions are very much a reflection of our internal thought processes, our beliefs, our conditioning, our ancestral patterns, and how entangled we get. So purity is really, really key if you want to live a successful life, if you want contentment, if you want happiness within and externally, and if you want to live a life of prosperity. Because you can't, basically, I think Einstein said this as a quote, you can't solve your problems with the same thoughts you use to create them. And it's so true, because we do create our own problems, and it's about really cultivating that self-awareness that our external life is a manifestation of what's going on internally. So purity of mind, purity of body, purity of soul. And then ultimately, when you purify your mind, you purify your body, and you purify your spirit. So you take time for meditation, you take time to self-reflect, you take time for self-care, you take time for self-wisdom, you take time to heal and self-invest, and then you ultimately purify your whole life, and your whole life transforms, your whole life changes, and it's you become your best self, your highest self, and you really do switch into a new reality, a new person, a greater being that's going to be more fulfilling to you and to the world. So hopefully this video has helped you think a bit more about how you can purify your life. Even if you start with eating less meat, you start to eat more vegetarian food, cutting down on spending on unnecessary things, start to invest in your self-care and your mindset. You know, it's not what goes on out of this body. We might look great, our hair might look great, we might look fantastic, but if we're not well inside, then the happiness will not be there, and it won't last very long. So it's flawed. It's really about investing in yourself, investing in who you are as a person, because we only get one life, or we don't get one life. I'll talk about that on a different video, and talk about parallel universes and parallel realities, and how you can transform into a different reality, but that's not for this video. So if you are interested anymore on coaching and working with me one-to-one, then I do offer coaching, and I offer a range of services. I really help people rewire their subconscious mind for success, happiness, abundance and wealth. And if you are interested in learning more about that, you can comment below to this video, or you can send me an email to donna@holisticbodymind.net. That's donna@holisticbodymind.net. So thank you for watching this video. Please get in touch. Hopefully, if you know anyone that could really benefit from these videos, then please share this channel with them. And if you haven't subscribed yet, then please hit the subscribe button and the bell notification, just so you can be notified when the next video comes up as well. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video. I would love to hear from how you got on, if you've got any tips and what worked well for you. Have a great rest of your day. Bye for now.